How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're going to talk about something that I've kind of been not wanting to talk about. I've kind of pushed it off for quite a while, and it's the fact that I recently got laid off. If you guys don't know, I live in the Silicon Valley, which is the San Francisco Bay Area, and if you haven't heard from the news, tech sector, which I work in, significantly impacted with layovers over the last year and a half, 2 years. Every single time I look up Facebook or I look at the news, there's more news of even more layoffs with all these giant tech companies, and I am a part of that. We're going to talk about how that affects me and my wife, as well as the business. If you guys don't know, in the past, I was working as full-time job, as well as working my personal business, as well as setting up at shows, and then as a content creator. So we had a completely full plate. I love my previous position. I love the people that I work with, and honestly, whenever I talk about the company that I used to work for, I still use the term we. As someone who worked as a contractor for most of their career, I've kind of gotten used to the fact that I am very easily disposable and that there may be one day where I might lose my job. So that's just me in my past. Even when I got converted to a full-time employee, I felt that I was never secure, and that's just the way I have always been. I've always been on high alert because that contractor lifestyle has always been a part of my work culture, which is not great. Just so I can be transparent, my wife and I don't come from money. Families are not wealthy, and everything we do is self-supporting. If you guys don't know, the cost of living here in the San Francisco Bay Area is significantly more expensive than other places in the US, but we're perfectly fine. We're not stressing out. I'm not going to get evicted or anything like that. We live a very comfortable life, and I'd say that's probably because we have a very frugal lifestyle. We don't live a very lavish lifestyle. We don't live well above our means. We try to save as much money as we can and make every single dollar stretch. That's just who we are. A very comfortable lifestyle. When I was working at my previous position, there was a time where my wife was unemployed for 6 months. She left her previous position and she just wanted to kind of take a work break. So we used our emergency fund, and I was supporting her for up to 6 months. After the 6 months, she re-entered the workforce. We are very self-sustaining. Don't have to worry about us. Definitely know what we're doing. And I would say being laid off is unfortunate. From all the hours that I've spent, it's not necessarily a bad thing. When I was working my full-time position, I was putting in 40 to 50 hours a week, and then I was coming straight back home to prepare for a show, work on my business, and to put out content for you guys. And I would say, honestly, the whole Pokemon side business, content creation, I was probably putting in more hours in a week than I was in my actual career position. And that's not a bad thing. I'm super passionate about Pokemon and my personal business. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and so I always poured myself into the business. That's something that I always envisioned, and that's something I knew when I was entering the corporate world, that it wasn't going to be the end-all be-all. I knew that there was going to be a point in my life that I would end up working for myself and I would do my own thing. I didn't know when it was going to happen, but I knew that I was preparing myself somewhere down the future to set myself for that goal. And some people say, maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Every cloud has a silver lining, and that me being laid off is an opportunity for me to go down this path and see where it takes me. Honestly, it's probably for the best that this happened. I have the ability, with my wife working full-time, that I can venture into this full-time business as a reseller with my eBay store, with content creation, as well as Pokemon vendoring. I feel that we have the flexibility to do that. I feel very blessed and honored to have that opportunity. I know for people who have families or people who have the infamous word of debt, it's not a possibility. For transparency, we don't have debt. We don't carry debt. We don't have a mortgage. We don't have a car payment. We don't have credit card debt. We don't have school loans. We live completely debt-free. The only debt that we carry on a month-to-month basis is our credit card charges that we pay off every month. We used to have school loans. We used to have a car loan. But once you pay off all those things, you kind of become free. You're not a slave to the dollar. You don't have bills to pay every month. You just live on your month-to-month means. And if you guys want to hear more about our financial journey of how we got there and the steps that we do, we can do that in a completely different video. Moving forward, what is our next steps? My wife has given me permission that I can go down this road of entrepreneurship and focus on my personal business, as well as setting up at more shows and taking it more seriously, and of course content creation for you guys. I can honestly say, when I was working in my career position, I really honestly look forward to the weekends. Was super excited to be looking forward to setting up at shows, dealing with Pokemon, on making deals with all of you whenever I have free time or I get off work, working on my videos and editing it for you guys. I edit my own videos. Had a fair amount of people reach out to me asking if they can edit my videos. To be honest with you, I thoroughly enjoy editing my own videos because it's me. I can put my touch in the videos, and maybe in the future we can afford to have an editor, but right now I truly just love the process of content creation and rewatching us and the interactions that we have at shows. I would like to think one of the reasons why you guys watch our content is because of the genuine interactions and the smiles that we put on kids' face and as well as the adults. I can tell you, if you guys don't know, editing videos, it is an endeavor. I have mad respect for those who do full-time content creation. I don't know how they do it with their busy schedule. Those of you who are starting to create content on your own, you can see that sometimes it's very difficult editing videos. As someone who's been putting out content for over, I'd say 2 years now, and we've just recently gotten traction, it may stop people if you don't have views or if you don't have subscribers. It's not all about that for us. We just wanted to put it out there to share with the world. Hopefully we can make a good impact on the community. This is what we're doing in the Pokemon space, and wanted to share our journey with you guys. That's why we started creating content. I honestly tell you, it's been an extremely wild ride. Not having to worry about a full-time job now. I can devote 110% of my time to working on my personal business as well as putting out content for you guys. I have more time to edit. I don't have to worry about coming home from work and being exhausted. I can get more listings out of all the inventory we have. I can inventory everything that we take in shows more quicker, and I can post them online for you guys. There may be a time where I need to find another career position. I can honestly say that my wife and I are blessed. The fact that my wife has a full-time position right now, and she is able to kind of support us and kind of carry me while I ramp up this business. Maybe the business will grow to a point where her and I can both work on the business and she can leave her position. I'm super blessed that my wife supports me and is pushing me along. I can tell you right now that if it weren't for her, I wouldn't be able to be in this position. I have a lot of imposter syndrome with my business and the channel, but she's always pushed me along. If it weren't for her, I definitely would not be where I am in life. Super blessed that she's my partner in all of this. I know there are people who have recommended me not to take this path, considering the fact that when I was working the corporate world, I was making a fair amount of money, but at the same time, it wasn't my passion. And for me, wheeling and dealing and having my own business and creating content, I'm super passionate about it. I'm super happy that I get the ability to do that every single day and share it with you guys. That's something that I can say that I'm super honored and blessed for. I'll admit that right now we're in Tokyo, right now we're in Japan, we're on vacation. By the time this video goes out, we'll be back in the States. I'm enjoying life right now. We're taking it all in. Like I said, I'm very blessed of where we are in life. It's been a very long and grueling road to where we are, but I'm super excited to see what the next chapter is for us. The channel is growing as well as the business is doing dramatic things. So I'm super excited. I'm super thankful to have all of you guys along the way, and I appreciate all of you guys for watching. This is the one time you guys will catch me saying, please subscribe, press the thumbs up if you like the content. It helps the YouTube algorithm apparently. If you guys really want to support us, take a look at our eBay store and make a purchase. Not obligatory, completely if you guys feel the need to. I appreciate all of you guys for watching. Our business principles won't change. We're not going to inflate our prices now that I'm doing this full time. We're still going to continue to buy and trade the same way we've been doing. There's a reason why we are where we are, and we're not going to change. So thank you guys so much for watching and the support you guys giving to the channel. Without you guys, this channel would not be where it is right now, and I will never forget that. So thank you guys for watching. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see all of you guys in the next video.